So 2020 has been a different year for all of us. The year has been of masks, sanitizers, locking and unlocking.
Yeah, and having stayed indoors for over 8 months, we decided that it was finally the time to take a road trip. And what better place than the pristine shores of Malvan to explore the uncharted shores and to have a relaxing time away from the city.
Absolutely. And so, as decided, we will be spending next 7 days exploring the nooks, the corners and the marvelous beaches of Malvan. So,
Let's go.
let's go.
दोनदा का बोलला मी बोलली ना आता लेट्स On our way to Malvan, we enjoyed small pit stops at our cousin's place in Pune and Kolhapur. After visiting the Mahalakshmi temple in Kolhapur, we took the scenic way via the Gagan-Bawda Ghat. This ghat is famous for its twists and turns and picturesque beauty in monsoons.
About 100 kilometers from the Gagan-Bawda Ghat, we reached our first destination, which is Killa Beach Resort, located at Chivla Beach, and witnessed a marvelous view of Arabian Sea right from our balcony. After enjoying the view from the balcony and the fresh catch of the day for lunch, in the evening we walked up to the rock garden to witness the mesmerizing sunset.
The next day, we decided to explore Chivla and the other nearby beaches. Believe me, Chivla is one of the most beautiful beaches in Malvan, and in fact, we decided to call it the Marine Drive of Malvan. Next on the list was the famous Sarjekot Fort. On one side of the fort, there's a golden edge, also known as the Suvarnakada. And the other side provides us an amazing view of the Talashil beach. Located at the Sangam or meeting point of Arabian Sea and Gad River makes this a must-visit beach. Next door neighbor to Talashil is the Tondavli beach. The road to this beach passes through the dense garden of teakwood trees and we were left spellbound. And the icing on the cake was the beach. We didn't feel like leaving, but there was still one last destination on the cards today, which was the Atsra beach. It was one of the most remote beaches we've ever visited, and it was the perfect Bollywood setting, so obviously we went with the flow. We were over the moon, but just then our tummy let out a cry as it craved some authentic Malvani food. And Bagwe's Khanawar in Atsra was the perfect place for some paid puja. After such a delicious lunch, we spent the rest of the day enjoying the sea from our balcony.
Till now, we had seen the ocean from the coastline. Now it was the time to see the coastline from the ocean. Yes. Next day, early morning, we took a boat ride and the destination was Shell Island. On our way, we saw a couple of dolphins and their sight was just amazing. The blue waters of Malvan just took our breath away. The sight was just amazing. We reached Shell Island, the home of shells with different shapes, colors and sizes. We spent some time there just absorbing the natural beauty. As we returned to hotel, we enjoyed authentic Maharashtrian breakfast. After that, we just decided to spend rest of the day at MTDC's Tarkarli Beach Resort.
After having explored Chivla and nearby beaches, we moved our base to Khavne Beach, which is about 35 kilometers from Chivla via Chippy Airport. The road to our hotel, Blue Lagoon Resort, passed through the narrow but enthralling walkways of Mahapand village. The Blue Lagoon Resort promises a good view, but what we saw was way beyond our imagination. Is this how heaven looks like? The Khavne beach is a treat to the eyes as it creates a lagoon between the beach and the backwaters. It is a home for many migratory birds. With hardly anyone on the beach, Khavne ensured social distancing at its best. We spent the next few days at this tranquil place doing the things we love the most. Like they say, a day at the beach restores the soul. Isn't it strange? The past 7 days we spent at the beach felt like they passed in 7 seconds, and it was the last evening of our road trip to Malvan. By this time, with salt in the air, we literally had sand in our hair. We felt like rewinding everything and playing it again on loop, but eventually this one needs to end for the next one to begin.
Though we are back home now, we are still living our trip to Malvan through this video. Our memories of the ocean will linger on long after our footprints in the sand are gone.